Good morning, it's live with Mercy and Rita, hashtag Mercy.
Hashtag Rita.
Hashtag Will.
We are here in Kahului with Will Tanaka, who's from Oahu and at Fidelity National Title. He is our general counsel. He is here to share with us the importance of title insurance, some stories and claims about we've experienced here. And he is an ex-Bruin, UCLA grad, and Mr. Will Tanaka.
Thank you, Rita.
Thank
you,
you.
Mercy. Hi, everyone. Okay, well, as you know, the CFPB is going to be implemented October 3rd, 2015. So we're about 70 days away. It's coming very soon. And one of the new changes is they're going to have this loan estimate, which is going to replace the GFE and the initial TILA. But one of the things I wanted to point out was that lenders and realtors are going to be expected more than ever before to explain what title insurance is. The reason, on the back of the loan estimate, section H, it says title, owner's title policy, optional. Optional. So if your client went to you and asked you, why is title insurance important? Well, you would say, number one, it's a type of insurance which protects against financial loss from defects in title to real property. And title insurance is very unique. So when you get homeowners policies, you think of protects you against fire, theft, and wind. When you get flood insurance, protects you against from rising water. When you get car insurance, of course, you get auto insurance now to protect you in case you get into an accident in the future. Title insurance is very unique because it provides coverage for future claims or losses due to title defects which were created by some past event. So something that happened before you own title to your home. And why is title insurance important? Because it protects what is likely the single most important investment in your client's life, their home. So just to give you some examples, and this might be easier to explain to your client why title insurance is important. For example, there was a mortgage recorded on a property, and after the transaction closed, they own title to the property. The lender of that mortgage contacts the new insurer, says, hey, you know what? You haven't been paying the mortgage payments. Well, in that situation, what happened was we insure the property free and clear of that mortgage, but it was fraudulently released. And when you look at the documents, it looked like everything was legitimate. It was signed by an authorized signatory of that bank, but it turns out it was fraudulent. So thank goodness that the homeowner had title insurance policy. The second example is forgery. You know, you think about forgeries or you hear about forgeries and you think it'll never happen to me. Well, as legal counsel for Fidelity National Title, we've dealt with at least 3 forgery claims in the past year. That's a lot. And what happened in the most recent situation was the son, who's a junior, forged his father's signature and got the proceeds to the property. So that's another example. The third example is there was an LLC who owned title to the property. They get us all the corporate documents. The managing member signed off on the deed, got the proceeds for the LLC. It turns out after the closing that another managing member of the LLC approached and said, hey, you know what? He never had authority. What had happened was they had removed him as a managing member. He had only produced the first operating agreement and the amendment. There was a second amendment that wasn't disclosed to us. So fortunately, the new owner had title insurance, which is going to protect him from losing his home. So those are just three examples that I've recently dealt with, and that's why title insurance is so important.
Thank you, Will, so much. And you all, with the CFPB changes that we just learned last week coming up on October 3rd, it's so important that agents and lenders attend as many CFPB classes as possible because every title company and every lender will interpret it different and their processes may be different. Here at Fidelity, you'll notice the little flyer, the link. We have 3 complimentary classes coming up on each part of the island, August 7th Central, September 11th South Side, and September 25th West Side. There are limited seats. Will is going to be joining us to give us the changes to look out for, and we're also going to have our escrow panel of officers to talk about the hot topics to avoid delays and cancellations. Please click the link below and sign up before we fill up.
Is it the disc class too?
Oh, thank you. On October 21st on West Maui, we are providing yet another rare CE class. It's 6 CE classes, 6 CE elective class. What's it called? Credits. Sorry, with Beth Holiday. Disc, August 21st. Limited seats, only 35, so click the link below. Thanks, Merce.
And to better understand why title insurance is important, as Will mentioned, we have 4 featured flyers right below this video. So make sure you download it, check it out, use it to share with your clients. And again, thank you so much for using Fidelity. #Fidelity Maui.
#Fidelity Maui.
Hashtag Fidelity Maui.
See ya.